more important in mathematics. So I want to give more explanation on this chapter. For to give the more explanation, I want to use the textbook. I will explain by showing the textbook problems, and I will explain on the my notebook. Just you observe and understand what I am explaining. So this chapter is much useful for the 10th class in the or higher classes. So what is the today chapter? Polynomials and factorization. So learn carefully. So see, polynomials and factorization. An algebraic expression in which the variable involved have only non-negative integral powers is called a polynomial. So an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers is called a polynomial. So already you know variables are denoted by English small letters. Now let us take the one term 5 into x power 4. Tell me now what is the variable here? X. What is the power of x? We can say power or exponent. Power is 4. This is power or exponent. Now 5 is coefficient. So x power is 4 or x exponent is 4 and coefficient is 5. First you learn minimum basics. What is the power, what is the coefficient, what is the variables. Now what is the degree of this term? 4. If you take here only single variable is there, I am taking 3 into x into y square. 3xy square is a term. Now what is the coefficient here? Coefficient is 3. What is the exponent of the variables? Exponent of x is 1, exponent of y is 2. So now what is the degree of this term? Whenever to find the degree of the term, in that term more than one variables product is there, so you have to add the powers of the variables. The term contains product of variables. Then the degree of the term is add the powers or add the exponents. What are the exponents here? 1 plus 2, 3. Degree of this term is 3. Coefficient is also 3. If you take coefficient is, I am changing this 2. What is the coefficient? 2. So now you can understand what is the coefficient, what is the degree, what is the how to find degree of term if the term contains product of two terms. Now let us go for the polynomial definition. So I am taking one algebraic expression 4x square plus 5x minus 2. Now let us check this algebraic expression is a polynomial or not. How can you check? First verify what is the variable here. What is the variable? X. What is the how many terms are there? 3 terms. In the first term, the variable x power is 2. This is positive integer. Next in the second term, variable x power is 1. 1 is positive integer. Constant degree is 0. So you must verify the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers. Variable power should be non-negative integers, positive integers. So here in this expression variable powers are non-negative integer, so it is a polynomial. So to check the given algebraic expressions are polynomials or not, you have to check what are the variables in that expression. The expression the variables power should be non-negative integers. find out the variables, then check exponents of the variables are positive integers, non-negative integers. Let us see some problems. Now see here, which of the following expressions are polynomials, which are not? Give reasons. First one is a polynomial or not? All the powers of x are positive powers. Second one is also polynomial. First one polynomial, second one y square, y power 2 positive integer, so it is constant. So this is a polynomial. Third one is 5. 5 is a constant. Constant is a polynomial. In the fourth one, 2x square plus 3 by x minus 5. 2x square, x power 2, this is a positive integer. Next, second term, 3 by x. 3 by x can be written as, now you can observe in the laws of exponent, 1 by a power m. 1 by a power m. This 1 by a power m can be written as a power minus 1. Now see here, x power 1. This can be written as 3 into x power minus 1. So here what is the variable x power minus 1? This is negative. So this one is not a polynomial. Now check here, root 3x square plus 5y. What is the x power 2? Variable x power 2, positive integer. In the second term, y variable power 1. 1 is a positive integer. So it is a polynomial. Here 1 by x plus 1. 1 by x means x power minus 1. So negative power integer. So it is not a polynomial. Root 3, root x. Root x means, what is the root x? So root x can be written as x power 1 by 2. This can be written as square root of x. So root x equal to x power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not integer. So this is not a polynomial. Next, 3xy. 3xy. So 3xy is a polynomial. X power 1, y power 1, z power 1. All the powers are in positive integers. So it is also a polynomial. Now let us go for polynomial in one variable. Polynomial in one variable. Let us begin by recalling the variable. Remaining in the above problems we have seen polynomials in single variable, polynomials in two variables xy, polynomial in three variables. Here polynomial in one variable. The polynomial should contain only one variable, then that polynomial is called polynomial in one variable. Let us see some polynomials in one variables. x square plus 2x plus 1, x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus 5. Now let us see the degree of the polynomial. So how to find the degree of polynomial? So degree of polynomial is, first you have to find the degree of each term. So then what is the highest degree of the term is the called degree of the polynomial. See, highest degree of polynomial is called degree of the polynomial. See, 3x square plus 7x plus 5. So here first term degree is 2, second term x power is 1, degree 1, third term constant degree is 0. In these three terms, what is the highest degree? 2. So 2 is the degree of the polynomial. In the next problem, 3 into x square y square plus 4xy plus 7. Here what is the first term degree? Here two variables are there, x and y. So add the powers. 2 plus 2, 4. First term degree 4. Second term x into y, x power 1, y power 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So second term degree 2. constant degree 0. So what is the highest degree of these three terms? 4, first term. So that 4 is the degree of the polynomial. So write the degree of each of the following polynomials. 7x cube plus 5x square plus 2x minus 6. What is the highest degree of all terms? 3. So 3 is the degree of the polynomial. Here 7 minus x plus 3x square. So 2 is the degree of the polynomial. Why? Because here third term degree 2, second term degree x power 1, degree 1, 7 constant. So highest degree of the term is the degree of the polynomial. Now sometimes some students will confuse the coefficient and degree. So let us see the coefficient of the problems. Write the coefficient of x square in each of the following. Where is the x square term? 2x square. Here coefficient, this 2 is the coefficient. So this 2 is the exponent. In the second problem, 1 minus x square. So 1 minus x square. X square is term. What is the x square coefficient? Minus. So x square means how many x squares? 1x square. So what is the symbol here? Minus. Minus 1 is the coefficient. For example, if 2x square, 3x square. So 2 is the coefficient, 3 is the coefficient. Here x square means 1. Indirectly 1 is a coefficient of each term of any variable. 1 is a coefficient of all algebraic expressions, all terms. So minus is there, so minus 1 is the coefficient. Here pi x square, pi is a what is the pi? Pi is irrational number. Pi x square, pi is coefficient. Here root 2 x square plus 5x minus 1. So root 2 is the coefficient of x square. Okay. Now, so next in the next class, let us learn, or let us I will explain now what are the types of polynomials. Types of polynomials. Types of polynomials according to degree or according to number of terms. Now let us see types of polynomials according to degree. So see here, degree of the polynomial, name of the polynomial. Examples. Degree of polynomial. Degree is not defined. Name of the polynomial is 0 polynomial. For example, 0. So next, degree of polynomial is 0. That is called constant polynomial. Before that I explained constant degree is 0. Now degree of the polynomial is 1. Then that polynomial is called linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Linear means the variable power is 1. See, x minus 12. X power is 1. Minus 7x plus 8, x power 1, ax plus b, x power 1. If the polynomial power is 1, then that polynomial is called linear polynomial. Next, degree is 2, that is called quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial means let us say 3x square minus 5x, or 3 plus y square, or 5x plus 5y square. So 2 here let us take 5y. So these are quadratic polynomials. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, that polynomials are called quadratic polynomials. If the degree is 3, then that is called cubic polynomial. So in that cubic polynomial, degree is 3x cube. So here degree is 3. If more than 3, 4 means fourth, we can say fourth degree polynomial. Okay now, or biquadratic polynomial. If degree is more than 4, for example degree is 5, fifth degree polynomial. If degree is 6, sixth degree polynomial. If degree is n, nth degree polynomial. So here see what is the general form of the nth degree polynomial. See, this is a n x power n, a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus so and so a1x, a0 or a0. This is a polynomial in one variable x of degree n. Here why? Because highest degree of the terms is n, power n, n minus 1, so and so. So here this is the general form of a polynomial with degree n in the variable x. Here an minus 1, a1, so and so are called arbitrary constants. So if all arbitrary constants are zeros, that is called zero polynomial. All the coefficients are zero, then that polynomial becomes 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus so and so 0. So that is called zero polynomial. So the degree of zero polynomial is not defined. Next, this is the different types of polynomials according to degree. Okay now. So zero polynomial, constant polynomial, linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. Now let us see according to number of terms. According to number of terms, if the number of terms, that means polynomial contains single term, two terms, three terms, four terms, or more than four terms. So if the number of terms is 1, only one term is there, that is called monomial. For example, minus 3x. What is the term? Minus 3x. That means, tell me one sum of monomials. 5x, 3x square, 5xy, minus 20x square, or 5xyz. We can give many examples. You have to write some examples your own way. If the number of terms are two terms, then that polynomial called binomial. Two terms, then binomial. 2 means bi. So here we can take the example 3x plus 5. What are the terms? 3x and 5. Give me some examples. X plus 5, x minus 2, x square plus 5, x square minus 1. We can give many examples. Trinomial. Trinomial means if the number of terms are 3, then the polynomial is called trinomial. See here, how many terms are there? 3. Tell me the terms. What is the first term? 2x square. What is the second term? 5x. What is the third term? 1. More than 3 terms. Multinomial. Multinomial means you can take more than 3 terms. I am writing 5x power 4 minus 3x power 3 minus plus 2x power 7 minus 20x plus 18. How many terms are there? 5 terms. So more than 5 terms, then that polynomial is called multinomial. Sometimes you can see in the general life multi-specialty hospital. Multi-specialty hospital means the hospital contains a specialist in multi means that in that hospital dental doctor, pediatrician, physician, eye doctor, many orthopedic doctors, many doctors are available in that hospital. So that hospital is called multi-specialty. Like that here multinomial means more than 3 terms, then the polynomial is called multinomial. So what are the name of the polynomials? Monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial. Now tomorrow let us discuss. Students, you must do the first exercise problems based on this concept, right? If you don't have the textbooks, then textbooks you can also download through the web links. So in the website many textbooks are available in the PDF format. So you can download the textbooks also. So thank you. Tomorrow let us discuss the next continued of this topic. Thank you.